Well, hi, welcome to the Eastern Bays News. I'm here with Tenzin. Tenzin has a business here in St. Heliers, Loanmarket, so mortgage broker and financial advice as we go through. So Tenzin, thanks for taking the time to join us. Maybe a couple of questions I think people would be interested in. If I can, the first one would be, why would somebody come to yourself or to a broker as opposed to a bank or maybe their bank that they traditionally use?
Okay. Hello, Tenzin here. First of all, there are many reasons why you should use a broker. I'm not going to go into all of that. I'll just leave it limited to 3.
Sure.
As an advisor, we work with all the banks, so that's over 20 lenders in New Zealand. So before you even approach your bank, we could straight away tell you which is going to be the most suitable bank for you, based on your personal circumstances. The second thing, you are not always going to get the best rate or the best pricing from your bank. That's where we come in.
And I guess the bank doesn't tell you that.
No, they won't.
Okay, cool. Okay, good. So you can get a better buy rate?
Yes, we definitely can. Banks always advertise a special. What borrowers don't know is the specials are available throughout the year when it's not advertised either. And that's something you will not get access to unless you're actually working through a broker. Now, the third thing I would say is quite often, and this is for clients whose circumstances might be different, you own multiple properties or else you are self-employed. Quite often what happens is they go to their bank and the bank says no. And suddenly, I mean, of course, they get a shock and some of them get depressed, but which does happen.
Oh, it's
you never expect
knockback,
it.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. You don't expect to be rejected when you think you're doing quite well and you've been loyal. And that's the term I use all the time. You think because you've been with your bank for 20 or 30 years, they will be loyal. But it's a business like any other. So what we do there is, I've had a client last year that was declined since September. We finally got her approved through one of the banks, I'm not going to say which, but that was probably the 5th bank that we've been to.
Okay.
And we managed to get her the special rate that she needed. And that was at 3.99 after being declined by 4 banks.
Fantastic. So it sounds like there's a lot of work in behind that you do for the individual. I guess they won't see that, they won't be aware of that if they've walked straight in the bank and got knocked back or haven't got the best deal. If you're doing all that work, what do you charge people to use your services?
Yeah, good news here. Our services are free. So that's another thing clients don't realize. We don't charge clients anything. If anything, we get paid by the bank a commission, and that commission is paid at the end once a loan is drawn.
Okay.
So quite often we'll get a client approved. Say, for example, I have somebody on the books that was approved in 2017. So this client is an exception in that he's a bit pickier than others.
Yeah.
but I mean, so basically, we're taking him through the process, and yeah, we'll look after him. And when he buys the property, that's when we get paid by the bank.
Hopefully, I see him at auction one day, and then we're all okay as that rolls through. That's an example which is a long period of time, whether it's short or a long period of time. No doubt you're dealing with a lot of personal information, financial information on the individual, and people would be sensitive about that. How do you protect that?
Privacy is a very big deal, especially with Loanmarket. In fact, our systems, online systems, are very, what's the right word here? Very rigid in that we're not allowed, we cannot use Outlook. All the information that we have for the client is solely available on our CRM system.
Wow, okay.
And that's not easily hacked. And it's only available to the broker, that's myself. So the information that the clients share are purely between the client, myself, and of course the bank, which is why I often have clients asking me, why do I need all the bank statements if I'm applying with their own bank? And what clients need to understand is that bank might have the information, but whether or not that bank is the right fit for you is something that I need to understand in order to give you the right advice.
Fantastic.
But the information basically stops with me.
Fantastic. So there we go, a great summary, and do appreciate that. Personally, known Tenzin for a period of time now. you're the best I've met. So
Thank you.
absolutely fantastic. There you go. I hope that's helpful. I hope you understand now how to and the benefits of using a broker, in particular Tenzin. And no doubt as you watch this, you'll understand where to find Tenzin. Thank you. Ciao.